Hi guys. So as you can tell from the thumbnail, baby girl Mavis has left us. I'm gonna get right into the story, what happened, why she's no longer here, and just give you guys a general update because it's been several weeks now, 3 or 4 weeks since I've done an update video. So if you want to know what's going on with us, what happened to Mavis, and kind of where we're at and what's happening now, stick around and I'll get right into it. Hi friends, if you're new here, my name is Anna Leonora, and together with my husband Jason, we are foster parents in real life. And here on my channel, From the Fosters, we do foster parenting life together and raise awareness for the foster care system. So if any of that interests you, please consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel below to join my growing family here on YouTube. And if you're not new here, welcome back. And I just want to make a quick thank you announcement. This week we broke over 200 subscribers, which is awesome. Again, I've only been doing this for a couple months, so I really do appreciate everybody who subscribes to my channel, because the more subscribers we have, the more awareness we can raise. So please, 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 if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel down below. Feel free to share my videos, share my channel with your friends. And the more people we reach, the more awareness we can raise for the foster care system. Let's get right into the update, since that's why you guys are here. So if you've been following us, you know that my husband and I have a 4, almost 5-year-old boy that we've had for 10 months now. And he is still here. We call him Casper. And then a month ago, we got a newborn baby girl. She was just under 2 weeks old when we got her. We call her Mavis. She is now just over 6 weeks old. We had her for exactly a month and a day. And she's not here anymore. So if you watched our earlier videos updating you on the placement and on her, we told you that she has a lot of family in the area. So we kind of knew going into this placement that there was a lot of kinship who was going to be interested in taking her on for a kinship placement. And we knew kind of that was coming. We just didn't really know when. So she has gone to kinship. That is the update. They did come take her this morning. I am filming this before Friday. I usually post on Fridays. So by the time you guys see this, she will have been gone. We're happy for her that she gets to be with family. We're happy for her family that she gets to be with family and they can kind of bring the family unit back together. So it's really bittersweet. We knew it was coming, so we're not devastated, right? It wasn't out of left field. We knew it was coming, but we are sad and we're a little concerned about how it's going to affect Casper. So the other part of this update is we have made an executive decision, and we spoke to our licensing agent yesterday. We had Casper by himself for like 8 or 9 months. Only him. We wanted to give him time to heal and adjust and kind of go through his emotions. And when we got him to what we felt was a good place emotionally and on a good routine, and we really had him as stabilized as we felt we could get him, that's when we opened our home to take more placements. So we took in a respite placement at the beginning of August. We had 2 other little boys for 10 days. And then pretty quickly after they left, we got this newborn baby girl, Mavis. And it's been hard for Casper. He absolutely loves having playmates around. He loves it, loves it, loves it. He's very happy. He was obsessed with the baby. First thing he did every single morning was wake up, go to her crib and give her a hug or ask where the baby was. Why was she still asleep? He wanted to help feed her. He wanted to help burp her. He wanted to pat her head. I mean, just so obsessed and so in love with her. So he was really happy. But we feel like the coming and going of children through the house is triggering for him in some way. We don't know why. He's not at an age where he is able to really verbalize what his thoughts are in detail, or really what's going on in his head. So we're not really sure why it's triggering for him, but we do feel like the coming and going of children has been a little bit hard for him. It's messed his routine up. It's just not been the most easy for him. So we've made an executive decision, and we spoke to our licensing worker, we are not going to take any more straight foster placements for a while. I think we're going to try to make it through the holidays, the next couple months, get into the new year, get him back on a routine, get him, you know, just sort of back, because he has had some behaviors reemerge since taking more kids in. He's had some new behaviors occur. And with all that, we just know that there's something going on with him. So we want to get him, you know, have time to work with his therapists and his doctors, get him back on a routine, get him back on a schedule, get him back to a place where he feels comfortable and safe. And that doesn't happen overnight. So we want to give it a couple months. Now, we're not closing our home completely. You just never know as a foster parent. It's so hard to say no to placements. So we're not closing completely. We did tell the licensing worker, if a pre-adoptive placement comes up that is a perfect fit for our family structure and that they really think would be a good fit in our home, we are still open to that, because in that case, a child would come to our home and there'd be less of a chance that they would have to leave if they're pre-adoptive. Now, that doesn't mean they 100% would get to stay, but there's less of a chance of them leaving. So we have told her we are still open to pre-adoptive placements should the right one come about, but strictly foster, where we know there's such a high rate of coming and going. You know, the majority of foster children end up either reunified or with kinship. So your chances of a child staying with you are pretty slim. And we just don't want that constant like revolving door around Casper right now. Let's get through the holidays with him and really just shower him with love and attention. He's had to share us now for a month and a half, almost 2 months at this point, between the respite placement and the baby girl. So we just really want to give him the time and attention that we know he needs. And it's so hard to say no to placements, but he was here first and he is our priority. We've had him 10 months. He, for all intents and purposes, is part of our family and is one of our children. And we just want to do right by him. So we have made the decision not to take any more placements, but that's not like set in stone, because famous last words, right? Last time I said we weren't going to take placements, we got a newborn baby girl within a couple days. So we're going to try not to take any placements unless the perfect pre-adoptive placement comes along. So we just kind of have to see. You never know with foster care. You just never know what's going to happen. We have already gotten phone calls for placements that we have had to turn down. And we really think that we're going to try to focus on Casper. As far as my feelings about baby girl leaving, I'm sad. My husband is sad. She was our first girl placement, our first little girl. And you know how dads are with their little girls. And so my husband really fell in love with her, and he was really sad to see her go. So he said his goodbyes to her this morning before leaving for work. And I think honestly that was better for him. I don't think he would have handled seeing the social worker come and take her and all her belongings. I don't think he would have handled that well, just because he is really sad about it. So he said his goodbyes this morning. He said a little prayer over her that she has a happy, healthy, loved life with her family. And I'm surprised about how well I'm doing. It's kind of one of those things that, like, because we knew it was coming the whole time, I sort of was able to mentally prepare myself for that. But again, you guys, she is the most perfect baby. She only ever fusses when she's hungry. She's so cute, and she eats well, she sleeps well. She just was just such a perfect baby. And so of course we fell in love with her, and of course it's really hard to say goodbye. And I just think it maybe really hasn't hit me yet. I did shed a couple tears when I actually placed her in the social worker's car and said goodbye to her. I did cry a little bit, but I'm doing better than I thought I would be doing, to be totally honest with you guys. But she's definitely gonna leave a hole in our family, and there's definitely gonna be a piece of us that will always be with her. And we're just wishing her and praying for her to have the happiest, healthiest, most love-filled life. And, you know, we're so happy that she's able to be with her family. That is so wonderful for her and for them. You know, it's just really, it's better for the children. It's better for the bio families, for the children to be with kinship or with their parents, you know. And it's just hard because she was here for a month, which I know doesn't sound like a lot of time, but it was enough time for us to fall in love with her. It was enough time for Casper to fall in love with her. It was enough time for us to build our routine and our life around her and her schedule. So it's going to be an adjustment. It's going to be a change. We are a little concerned about how Casper's going to handle it. We did discuss it with him in child appropriate terms, and we're going to have his therapist work with him a little bit on it because he really did fall in love with that baby. So we're a little concerned. She literally just left. So I don't have an update for you on how he's handling it because he is at daycare. I did talk to him about it this morning so he could give her a hug goodbye. But I don't think it's really going to hit him until he comes home and she's not actually here. We think we're going to take some time to go back to a family of 3 and just focus on us and our family and our relationship with each other and focus on him and just really try to get through the holidays. Of course, you know, the plan for his case is still reunification. So, and his parents are still working towards reunification. DSS is still working towards reunification for him. So we never know when he'll leave us, if and when he'll leave us. We just don't know. But we want to plan for the holidays as if he'll be here, just in case he will be here. So we really want to take the next couple weeks. He has a birthday coming up. He's going to be 5. And then of course there's Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. So we really just want to focus on him, shower him with love and attention, and kind of get him back to a good place. So that's really all I have, you guys. I just wanted to update you. Again, it had been several weeks since I gave you an update, and she is no longer here. So baby girl Mavis is gone. She was the 6th child to come through our home, and we just feel so blessed to have known her. She's just such an amazing, beautiful soul. That's all I have for now, you guys. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Everybody who has already subscribed to my channel, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have not subscribed yet, but you're interested in learning more about the foster care system or about fostering from a foster parent's perspective, please consider subscribing to my channel below. Share my videos, share my channel with your friends and family. The more people we can get across this channel, the more awareness we can raise for the foster care system, and just so that you guys can join my growing family here on YouTube and come on this journey with us. So again, thank you as always for being here. Thank you for watching our videos and for caring so much about me and my family. And as always, I do hope that you all go out and continue to shine your light in the world.